All right, yo, we're back. And yeah, this is going to be a pretty short video, but just want to say thank you so much to anyone who has watched my videos or, left a comment, anything like that, and just passed 100 subscribers, which is crazy. It's a small number in the grand scheme of things, but for me, it feels like 10,000. And I think it's just because I just felt called to do these videos and do these consistently just for so long. So, seeing that 100 number is just kind of validation that, I'm making these videos and, people are seeing them, which really, again, just means a lot to me. And that's kind of it. I mean, it's just, I just feel so grateful. Like the last 12 months of my life has really been transformational. Just once again, just from an evolution standpoint, just, so many manifestations come to life, like, being in this amazing place here in Uluwatu, and really, tapping into my authentic self and my authentic mission. And again, that's kind of what I've been doing with these videos, is really just sharing my, my struggles internally, how I'm moving through them, and hopefully how other people can, relate and move through their own, hero's journey in their life to get where they want to go. So yeah, thanks so much. Words can't express just how grateful I feel again to just be here and healthy and just again making these videos and just sharing. So really cool. I'm really excited to see what's next. I got a lot of videos in the pipeline. Gonna film some more stuff today. And what I'd love to hear from you is, what are you getting out of the videos? What challenges are you going through in your own hero's journey? And, how can, I guess, content, like what type of content or value maybe are you looking for? Or even if there's something, you're going through internally, what is something that you think would be valuable for you to see that? So, I think the cool part about my thing is like, I'm still so far away from where I want to be, but I might be a couple steps ahead of one person and then 100 steps behind someone else, and then a couple steps behind someone else. So everyone is on their own journey. And for me making these videos, I've just really given myself permission just to share, and this is the first time in my life, the last year or two, where I finally feel like I have enough life experience and have built enough in my life, and really my journey of building a life and how to build a life that you love to live, and I've been through everything from, really deep depressions and just, not really seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and having some really hard times. And then, I've experienced obviously these amazing highs, bringing my manifestations to life and really, especially the last 12 months, like really building the life that I've just always seen for myself, even I have dreams of, even as a child, which is crazy. So I think so many of you watching this, you resonate where you have a vision, you've always known it's there, but you go through these periods in life where that vision just feels further away, or it feels blurred, or you just can't see it, or you can't tap into it. And again, my goal with these videos is to kind of share my hero's journey, how I'm reconnecting to my vision, how I'm executing that vision, how I'm bringing that to life, and more importantly, really, how I'm giving myself permission to receive it. Because the biggest thing that I didn't do for so long is I just, put the weight of the world on my back and said, hey, I need to be the one to do this. I need to be the one to go out and make this happen for myself. And the biggest shift I've made, and I really got to thank Reality Trend Surfing, my performance coach, therapy was a huge piece of really building trust back into myself and back into my world. But I've really just, given myself permission now to receive and to understand and know that, I'm not going to be the one that's going to come up with the idea, or I'm not going to be the one that's going to bring myself these amazing circumstances. I'm going to be offered these things as an opportunity. And as, a human being, I need to stay open to receiving the ideas, receiving the downloads, receiving luck, receiving the right place, right time type of thing. And, that's where for me, surrender has just become such a key thing. And the more I surrender, just the more I receive, and the more, things go the real direction that I want them to go. Versus before, every time I had this firm goal, I was so rigid in how I was getting there. So if I said, hey, I want to build a, $1 million business. Okay, what do I need to do? I need to lock myself in a room 12 to 14 hours a day for 6 months. And then I would do that, and all I would get is frustrated, depressed, and I'd lose sight of things. And again, you can only go through that frustration and depression for so long before it's just like, what am I doing? I'm just hurting myself in the process. And, the more I've surrendered and the more I've allowed and the more I've built trust in myself and my vision, and then built trust in my world to bring me those opportunities, the more just, abundant I feel, and that glass half full mentality breeds more opportunities and things and people and moments that are going to, again, reflect back that same feeling of overflowing abundance, glass half full, so yeah, I'm just so pumped that I'm, finally making these videos consistent. I'm really pumped that, people are watching them. Is super cool to me, even if it's only one person. But yeah, thank you so much for your piece in this journey. And I can't wish you enough success on your hero's journey, and hope you're doing well. And I can't wait to keep making these videos and hear more from you on really what you want to see, and the value you're getting out of these, and really, what could be the best to really help you, again, just go to the next level in your own life based on that. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Talk soon.